And it is also the beginning of a very hard evening for all of us here at KYMA. We're going to be bidding farewell to our very own Jon Archuleta. 6 years in the making. We're going to have more in just a bit. The early edition starts right now.
Well, after 6 years of work and memories with KYMA News 11, my co-anchor Jon Archuleta is making the move to San Diego. So we are bidding farewell to him with a celebration at Buffalo Wild Wings today. That's where we check in live with him and Nico Santos. Hey, guys.
All right, Irene, a very sad day indeed for all of us at KYMA, and for, as we've already seen, for many people in the desert Southwest, the party's just getting started. So if you're at home right now and you have some free time, come on by, because we're saying bye today to our very own Jon Archuleta. Now, I have a question for you, and the question is about questions. We have a few lined up for you, if that's okay. And we're going to start kind of easy, and then we'll move on. The first question is, talk to us about your reaction when you found out that you got the job. You must have been really excited, right?
I was really excited. Of course, I'm very excited. San Diego is always one of the places that I've wanted to work. So anyone who knows me from here knows I'm there every other weekend, visiting friends and stuff. So it was nice to know that that was the place that I got the job. But I was also sad because I knew that this would be that I'm leaving Yuma. So yeah, it's bittersweet.
Yeah, bittersweet indeed. And 6 years in the making, though, you've done a lot here. But let's kind of like push KYMA aside for a second. What do you think you'll miss most about the desert Southwest? Not work related, okay, a restaurant, a park, an event?
I will honestly miss the people here because they, to me, have made Yuma a great experience for me throughout all these years. I mean, it's been 6 years here. They've been nothing but sweet, supportive, and just so involved in the community. I mean, whenever there's someone that needs help, everyone's there to rush and help them. And I just think that it's been great. Another thing that I'll miss, though, Mr. G's. I know everyone loves Mr. G's, and we're always there every Wednesday for Burrito Wednesday, we call it. And yeah, so that'll be the other thing I miss.
Well, you're going to my hometown, so I'll have to make sure to write down some things for you to do and some good Mexican food and all that.
Mr. G's.
And when I visit you, I'll take you some Mr. G's for sure. Make sure, of course, you also take that helpful spirit with you to San Diego from the desert Southwest to make us proud. For now, we're going to send it back to you in the studio, but if you're at home watching, once again, come on by. We have some cake. There's great food here. And we're having a great party to say goodbye to Jon Archuleta. Irene, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, guys. Mr. Cheese, hey, who would have thought?
All right, well, we're having a good time here. If you can't tell, it's getting a little bit louder here because we have Madeline Hunt and Joey Norton here off on the side. You're having a good time so far?
I am having a great time, yeah. It's great to see everyone coming out, and if you're at home, you want to come out and say bye, we're here till 7.
That's right, until 7 o'clock. We got cake and there's goodies so you can, if you have feel like a beer, if that's what you're into. You got plenty of options down here. Come on by, say bye to Jon Archuleta. We'll be right back after this. All right, thanks, Irene. Well, our eyes for now are still dry. Right, no tears just yet. But right now that Joey has joined us, they were kind of reminiscing about the times that Jon was on Sunrise. You know, you've done pretty much everything. You were on Sunrise. You used to report during the day side when you were on Sunrise. Now you're night side, producing, reviewing our script. You do it all.
All over the place.
And that's, in my opinion, made you a very great journalist now after 6 years. And one thing that I was noticing that Facebook viewers have said immediately when you got the job, they say the good ones always leave. Do you have anything to say to kind of make them feel a little bit better about maybe they'll miss you?
You know, honestly, the good ones are still here, and that's what I have to say about that. And we've come a long way. We come to Yuma to start our career, and this is something that we've really based and made our home. And so don't worry about me. I mean, the good ones are still here, and you're going to get plenty of other good ones along the way. So that's what I have to say about that. And I just thank them, though, for their support.
Yeah, and it's probably not good enough because they're still going to miss you, and as will we. And now that Joey's here, Joey, you have a few things you'd like to share with Jon?
I'm afraid.
I don't know why you're afraid, Jon. What I would say, I came over from 13 and I had the pleasure of joining you on Sunrise for almost a year, and it was a pleasure. I still wish that you were leaving me from Sunrise, if that makes sense. But you had to move on to bigger and better things, and obviously over to San Diego as well. But it was a pleasure working with you. I'm sure everybody enjoyed you, whether it was Sunrise reporting or in the afternoon. But I definitely will miss you. Watching from the other channel, watching you over there, I always wondered what it would be like to work with you. And I did have that chance, and I do have I got the chance, so that's all I got to say, and I definitely enjoyed every single minute that we got to work with each other.
Well, thank you so much, Joey. I mean, if anyone watched Sunrise, they know me and Joey had a playful rivalry that we always had going on, so we were always giving each other, a lot of crap, so to say. So yeah, I mean, we have fun though. We had fun on Sunrise, and I'm gonna miss all you guys so much.
Well, we're lucky to have worked with you, John, and we're all better reporters and people for it. For now, we're going to toss the break. We'll be right back with more. Make sure you come on down. We're here until 7 o'clock having a party for good old Jon Archuleta. There's cake even. Come on by. John, answer us this. You've been here for 6 years. How have you changed, and how has KYMA changed?
Oh my goodness. KYMA, the only thing that really has changed about it are the faces, the people, but the same integrity that we have to deliver the news and to deliver it with the best accurate details that we can, and the best the best delivery that we can, professionalism that we could, has remained the same, and that has been awesome to see.
Yes, and definitely I've been here for about a year and a half, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of changes, and it will continue. We'll miss you, John. Come on by. We have cake, and we're having a lot of fun. We'll see you once again on the 6 o'clock. And continuing another sad, bittersweet evening for us here at KYMA as we bid farewell to our very own Jon Archuleta. If you're at home right now, look at what you're missing out on. We have some cake here, lots of goodies here at Buffalo Wild Wings, and the party's just getting started. Yeah, so come on down, and this is Jon Archuleta's final evening edition. All right, Irene, you're missing out. The party right now is kind of in its prime, right? We have so many people here, all of our bosses, people from the community. We have Kelly and Joey from Sunrise. So Irene, you'll definitely have to come by and get some cake, because in fact, we're going to cut it right now. So do the honors, John. It's officially your, go ahead. And while you cut the cake, I wanted to ask you, you've been on live television for 6 years now. Do you remember any embarrassing moment or something memorable that you can think of right now that's happened in your 6 years?
Any embarrassing moment? Oh gosh, I've had a lot. Hopefully, no one at home's had those bloopers saved or anything. Nothing comes to mind though, but I've had a lot, especially on Sunrise. We had a lot of fun on Sunrise, so yeah.
Well, yeah, now that Kelly and Joey have taken over, they're still having a lot of fun, and recently Molly, who moved to Nightside. Oh, excuse me. I do have one more question for you, actually.
Okay.
You do a little bit of everything still in your current position. Name one thing, and be honest, that you do not like about your job, and I won't tell our boss, I promise.
Oh, one thing that I don't like about the job, I would have to say...
Or maybe like your least favorite, let's call it.
My least favorite. Oh, okay, Joey's going to take over. My least favorite thing about the job, I would say sometimes our computers, because they're really slow, so...
And leaving me on Sunrise.
And leaving Joey on Sunrise.
That was kind of a forced answer, but hey, we'll take it anyways. And then once again, we're having a ton of fun. We're having a lot of fun here, as you can tell. We're getting the cake. So if you're still, maybe a little too much partying for you. If you're still at home, we are barely cutting the cake, so you got plenty of time. Come on by. You have the opportunity to say goodbye to our dear Jon Archuleta. We'll be here until about 7 o'clock, maybe a little longer. Who knows? But come take pictures. Come give us hugs. We love it all. And for now, we'll send it back to you in the studio, Irene. All right, Irene, thank you. Here we are still at Buffalo Wild Wings in Yuma, and John just got finished saying goodbye to our friend at Amberly's place, and the goodbyes are starting now, right? How do you feel?
It's quite an emotional thing, you know what I mean? Like I said, I've been part of the Yuma community for 6 years, and I've worked with Amberly's place for the past 4 years, emceeing their gala and everything, so it's hard to say goodbye to them, because that's something that I hold near and dear to my heart.
And that's one thing that we know you've done. You're delivering the news and reporting, but you also have been very involved in the community. I know there's, as you can see here from home, you probably can't see it. There's a ton of people that showed up because of your involvement. Now, I would like to ask you, past or present, anyone at KYMA that you have a special message for that maybe was influential on your career and your growth?
I would have to say Luis Cruz, the former news director here. He has, totally had an impact on my growth here at KYMA, and I learned a lot from him, as well as Ernesto, our current news director. I've learned a lot from him, and I mean, you guys too, though. Everyone who's been here throughout the time, Tommy Tran, Michelle Velez, I mean, the early names I'm mentioning now, but I mean, everyone who has walked through the door, I've learned something from them. So that has been great and wonderful, and I'm going to miss you guys.
Yeah. And you have to know, not one person has come across your office that hasn't learned something from you too. You've made a huge impact on everybody that you work with, and you have to know that, okay? We're going to have a little bit more, but for now we're going to send it to break. Come on down to Buffalo Wild Wings. We're here till 7, and John's finally going to get some cake. We'll be right back. Green, thank you so much. The sadness is finally starting to set in, and I think all our friends and coworkers here agree with that. And there we go. We got some applause. Everyone here is to celebrate Jon Archuleta and his 6 years here at KYMA. It's been 6 years in the making, your goodbye, but it's gone by like that, I bet, right?
It has. It really has just flown by, and I'm just so thankful for everyone along this journey that I've met and for giving me the support.
Now, and you've also supported us so much, so we took some time to put together something a little special for you with some people you may not have seen in a long time. Let's take a look at that. You've also supported us so much.
And Elizabeth Taylor has acted in more than 60 films and won 2 Academy Awards.
At a hearing in Yuma, his lawyers requested an order for evidence from the scene.
We want to warn you in advance that it includes graphic images and portrayals of violence. Brace ourselves. Oh, here we go! Tonight's feature presentation on Eerie Encounters. Democrat Terry Goddard joins us to share his plans for the state and Yuma County.
24th Street is pretty busy with traffic.
It's been nearly 15 years since investigators opened the Angel Baby murder case.
Each one in line or two. I'm fine, baby, how are you? Well, I would send them, but I know that it's just not enough. My words were cold and flat, and you deserve more than that.
I don't know what I'm going to do without you. You've been here since day one and you showed me the ropes. You are irreplaceable, I must say. We will miss you.
Through the good times and through the bad, there's not a day that I know here at KYMA without you, so it'll be a new venture for me as well.
I could not be more proud of you. I know Allison feels the exact same way. You've worked so hard and you have committed so much to Yuma and the Imperial Valley.
We are just so proud of you and excited for your new endeavor in San Diego. We're wishing you nothing but the best.
John, congratulations on your new job. I'm really happy for you. I learned so much from you when we worked together. You're a good example, a fantastic reporter and anchor.
I've seen you grow so much and learn so much, and really I wish the best for you. And I do want to tell you that all that time you've been putting in at the gym is going to pay off, because you're going to get to hang out in San Diego on the beach with your shirt off. I'm so envious.
We had so much fun while you were here. You quickly moved up to night side. Be quiet, Kelly. See what I'm missing here, John? You didn't ever do that to me. Congratulations. Enjoy San Diego. Hopefully when I come over there, we can hang out. As Anna said, hopefully I'll be able to take my shirt off eventually too.
I remember when you were one of the first people to welcome you with open arms at KYMA. It was just awesome being able to have a good friend right off the bat, and it's always good to see good things happening to great people. So good luck, enjoy the weather, just have fun, man.
Thank you for making my year plus here at KYMA a very pleasant and special one. I will miss talking to you about all the shows that I didn't get a chance to watch because I wake up too early.
I am just so thankful for the time that I've got to work with you. Good luck in your new endeavors, and I hope that we can work together in the future.
You've been tremendously helpful, to me at least, since day one. I appreciate that so much, you have no idea. Well, this definitely isn't a goodbye. You know I'm from San Diego. You're going to be right around the corner, but we'll definitely miss you.
I'm so proud of you, all you've done in the Desert Southwest, and now your journey to San Diego, where they are so lucky to have you. I love you, John, and I hope to see you in person real soon.
Johnny, you have been such an inspiration to everybody who has come through KYMA. You really helped set me up for success here as a reporter in Buffalo, and also thank you for giving me confidence as a mommy. We love you, and we can't wait to meet you in a few days, Uncle Johnny. Mwah!
It'll all be alright. I'll be home tonight. I'm coming back home. I'm coming back.
So,
oh my God, thank you guys so much. That was very special, and I just want to thank you guys all from the bottom of my heart, the viewers at home, because you guys have really just made my time here great. And I'm going to miss you all, everyone who I've worked with. You guys have made it the experience of a lifetime. I love you guys.
We had dry eyes for most of this, but this is changing up right now. And so since we are joined by a few new people, you do have a message to share, and you know you're in the video. You have a final
I was just going to say congratulations, John, and I'm going to miss you because, you know, the morning crew now, I'm here by myself. I don't have anybody else to talk to. Like, Nico will be here, so Nico will keep me company now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And Alex is one of our technical directors. She's here hanging out with us, so you have a chance to say something too. Come on.
John, you were like the first anchor I worked with on the morning show, like the very first morning show, and you just gave me so many good memories that have now like come on to the morning show right now. So I really hope that you do really good. So
thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex. And Madeline Hunt, you may recognize her from another station, but she was with us at KYMA too. Give us a few words.
John, you were one of the first people that I had to work with when I first got here, and I was so nervous. And I remember I came into your office all the time and was like asking you questions constantly, but you were just so helpful, and you never acted like I was annoying, which I probably was.
No, you were not, never.
But I just want to say congratulations, and you really, really deserve it, and you're going to do a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe just a little annoying. But no, I'm kidding. I know. John, definitely, like I said earlier, it was just a pleasure to work with you when I first came over to KYMA. We had a good year together, that's for sure, until you moved up to the top. But I'm definitely going to miss you being around, and then just miss you driving around town. I could always spot John, whether he's wearing his hat or his glasses, trying to stay low-key or whatever, but we are going to miss you, buddy.
Thank you.
Okay, and that almost wraps up Jon Archuleta's final newscast with KYMA. You know, we're going to miss you. We love you so much. You've done so much for all of us. You have a final message for us?
No, just you guys keep doing what you guys are doing. And to the viewers at home, keep watching KYMA because we really, truly care about our viewers. We love you guys.
And don't forget, come on by. We still have some cake. We'll be here until 7. Have a great night. Bye, John.